Okay, folks. I don't know if anybody's going to be here, but it's Saturday night. I've got nothing better to do, so let's stream a little more TEW 2020. Again, for anybody who's popping in at the beginning of this video, just because, basically, I actually liked things, especially now I've put in a new actual skin that is a little less eye-killing, and there are changes that I don't like, but also it's a change in the Cornellverse. It's some interesting booking to be done, and I think there are pain points in TW 2016 some people are forgetting about just because it's TW 2016, and this is new and weird and different. But anyway, putting that aside, because I think actually like when people play deeper into the game, stuff like promises, the difference in broadcasting, stuff like ticket prices, being to play as a developmental fed, other stuff I'm sure I'm forgetting about will actually be interesting to do, as opposed to right now when people, I don't want to say are freaking out about like the differences, but it could be a lot different. Words are hard. But yeah, it could be interesting to do when like there would be interesting changes to be made. I guess is what I'm saying here. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to actually book our first TV show. In the first video I did, or what I started doing a little bit ago, if you've been if you're looking at the actual stream here, is basically is I set up like one of the roster, I set up the actual company, um, and I mean basically that's actually it. I basically did some pre-booking and I set up basically what we're going to do for the show. So yeah, I'll figure out where we're actually going to go for the show. I think we want to start in Ontario and Quebec. So okay, Solomon Gold. Let's see here. So drunk, well personality, probably normal morale. So guess what? Sean McFly is a serious man. Sean McFly thinks people should not get drunk and show up to the show. So since he's also a lower card act I don't care about, you get to go to rehab. And I don't care you're unhappy at the decision. Okay? Right. So now let's actually set up the show. So again, if we look at the booking analysis screen, oops, sorry, that's no good. Hold on. That is not the button I wanted to push here. Sorry, folks. Not sure why it's doing this. Hold on. Why? Oh, there we go. Okay. That was unfortunate. Anyway, so basically we need a match that involves storytelling, and we need advancing storylines. So, nothing too exciting. But, okay. So, as far as the matches, which I'll basically set up, and remember, we have 90 minutes to do here, as opposed to 2 hours, but, what can you do? So, anyway, so our first main event, which is going to be an actual main event, but will be a quasi-main event. Because, okay, so yeah, what I did was I checked out the product, and basically the angle and match focus types are basically you need 2 good matches, and you need 3 good angles. Now, the angles part isn't going to be too difficult because you have Steve Colt as an evil CEO. We've got the Colts. We've got these new guys, Knight and Price. So that should all be pretty solid. Matches might be a little more difficult, but we can figure stuff out. But anyway, in our main event, it's going to be Aaron Knight and Cam Jones taking on Lightning Lomas. And no, whoops. Yeah, no, Aaron Knight's the heel. No, Aaron Knight's no. I can't believe I did that. Hi, my name's Jesse. I'm a moron. Let's let's just book that segment for now. We'll fix it in a second because we actually need to go to our... Nope, that's our office. Is pre-booking? Yes, okay. Yeah, let's modify this. This is called Jesse totally got the baby faces and heels backwards. There we go. That makes more sense. Anyway. Okay, that's fine. We can go back to the extra show. And our actual match, which might be the actual main event of the show, is going to be Jack and Ricky taking on Shooter Sean and Christian Price. Now, just to double check, we've got Price, who can go... Price, whose stamina is a solid... Stamina... Yeah, 69. Let's check out Jack, because he's likely to have the next... Okay. But basically, this can be our actual main event of the night. Let's see here. Go to the road age notes. We'll have Rookie go over Shooter Sean. We'll have this be an open match. I'll have these called in the ring because they're awesome. We'll just as a slow build. And we'll have a decisive win. And let's have this be a little shorter of a match. So yeah, 13 minutes seems fine. Now, let's double check. I want to check specifically. I think I might change over to Thunder because, yeah, he looks a little different. Stamina, okay. Okay, so he should be fine. Road Agent notes. Since he's kind of the weak link, we'll have Cameron Vesey go over Lightning Lomas. We'll have this be an open match. We'll have this be all out. And then we'll have this be a decisive one. And we'll have this be go for a pinfall. Okay, so that's our two big matches set up. And honestly, this is going to be our main event. I think I'm going to double check, switch around the preferences so beta ones are on the bottom. So again, if we look at our pre-booking, so again, storylines, so we've taken care of that one, we've taken care of this, we've taken care of this part. Well, yeah, we'll set up an angle, we'll set up this. Next thing we need is set up this, so yeah, we can easily do basically a singles match between a non-title singles match between Amber Allen and Deborah Young. That is basically an excuse to have the heels kick the crap out of our yeah, because this can be sort of like the official setup for the basically like yeah, this can set up our big match, the actual like feud. So basically, Amber Allen wins. We're going to protect Deborah Young. We're going to have this be a cheap one. Have this be an intentional DQ finish. Have outside interference from Nadia Snow. And then we'll have the actual angle. Yeah, and this is like a non-title match. Nope. Okay. So again, looking at booking analysis. Okay, so So I think what we'll do as sort of a backup, just in case that secondary tag match fails, is we'll have like a pure work match. So that'll be basically Dante Dunn versus George Woolf. Or actually, yeah, Eric Strong versus George Woolf. And what this will be is this will be a pure work match. So basically, Eric Strong will go over. It'll be an open match. They'll go all out. And it'll be a decisive win. Okay. So basically for these shows, because they say it has to be 75% matches, and that means unofficially it can be a little 60% matches, is I'm going to aim for 60 minutes in the ring. So if you notice, like that basically means which means I am going to slice off some time off this match, because I want one more match on the show. This is another reason why we probably need a B show, or we need to extend the show to 2 hours. Yeah, okay. And this, yeah, we can cut off a minute off this. And we can cut off a minute off this. Okay. So yeah, we need one more match. And looking at our storylines, this is the newest thing. This has been going on for a while. This is fairly new. So I think what we can do here is we can, yeah, I think because these are all fairly new. Well, not new, but yeah. What we'll do is we'll set up, we'll have a straight up tag match between, well, hold on. Let me go to my roster, bring up, see, I can we can do that. So, yeah. So basically, we all will have Gen Z, right? Okay. Oh, okay. Let me actually change something here. Then I totally didn't realize that was because I wanted to. Okay. So the thing we can do here, because again, like this is actually one great thing I don't think people are talking about enough, is you can change something in the here. You can change somebody, and as long as like you don't have to like remove everything. So yeah, because then what I can do is because we're not building up to this as a match on the actual show, is we can just have this as the one of the matches on the actual TV show. So, and again, another thing I like is going straight from singles to tag. Like I realize it's not that much different from what you could do before, but it seems a little quicker. But regardless, where is it? Yeah, we'll put basically the Brothers Kane up against Gen Z. And the thing is, this is not going to be a long match. Let's see here. We've used 54, so let's use 8. And in the road agent notes, this is going to be a straight up banana peel thing, because basically this will build up the end of the match. So open match, decisive win, and a flash roll finish. Because this will give the Brothers Kane a reason to kill some fools. Okay. So this is our like actual matches for the show. So we got Eric Strong versus Jared Johnson. This will be your WCW Cruiserweight opener. We've got Brothers Kane versus Gen Z, where basically Gen Z will kill. Gen Z will get a banana peel roll up, and then we'll do an angle afterwards. Amber Allen versus Darby Young, which is basically a pure angle match. Cameron Vesey and Cam Jones versus Knight and Lomas to basically continue the feud for the big match at the pay-per-view, and then the actual big match of the night, the Colt Boys versus Shooter Sean and Christian Price. So now we need some angles. Now the thing is, I might not have made this clear during the initial setup, is Steve the Colt is basically the evil CEO. So that's something we can totally do. And so what we can do is, and here's the thing, I use freestyle angles like 99% of the time. So Steve the Colt, open show, the Colt brothers come out, main event signed. Brothers, for Sean, Price come out, and that can be our main event, or not main event, yeah. Ricky, Shooter Sean is there. He's not talking. And then Shotgun Fly, there, not mentioned. And the last guy, Vierva, is not mentioned. So again, I forget we didn't book the TV champ, but TV champ, honestly, like, this isn't NWA making it. TV champ doesn't be on the show. You need to be on the show every week. But regardless, what we're doing, oh, right, okay. So yeah. So again, if you remember, so we've basically done enough to set up this. We've done enough to set up this. We haven't really done anything to set this up. So, well, I mean, we haven't like this. So if we look at the actual storyline, right? So basically, they've been here for a while. So this, your Rock Cena, your Hogan Savage, your Four Horsemen. Yeah. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll have. Well, actually, let me double check. Well, let me double check. Lauren Easter, Chris Microphone. Okay, not bad. Brooks, also not bad. Who else was I gonna have on here? Sandra. Let's see here. Sandra. Natalie. Nope, nope. Laura Flame. Nope, nope. Okay, actually. So yeah, this will kick off. Yeah, okay. So, Brooke Tyler and Lauren Easter are arguing. Flame attacks Tyler from behind. And then we'll do our post-match angle for the Kane Gen Z segment. We're basically Kane brothers lay waste to Gen Z. I think people do that. Like, I try to book realistically for how much this would actually move. So, like, a post-match beatdown is not going to, like, send your, is not going to send your, words. Words are hard. It's not going to send your momentum into the stratosphere, And who's the other guy's name? Flip, yeah. Under your feet. And then, yeah. So again, like this is just your standard post-match beatdown angle. Let's see here. And then, so again, since I'm double checking my booking analysis, so okay. So yeah, so this is going to be your basic like beatdown and save to set up the 6-man. So we got Sally Ann and Zoe running in to make the save. So we've got Deborah Young, a minor success. We've got Evil Nadia Snow getting a minor success. And we've got Jessica Conroy, minor success. And then we've got our beaten down world champion making it take a minor defeat. Oops. And I really should have actually named that. So, yeah. Queen's Court beatdown. Sally Ann and Zoe make save. Okay. So again, the thing we wanted was 2 solid matches and at least 3 good promos. So if you noticed, not exactly a whole bunch of great promos, but we're going to do this now because again, we've got 82 minutes, so we have time for 2 more solid promos, and maybe if yeah. So basically, Bessie post-match promo on Knight. Knight says if Elite wins, Cam gets rematch. So I sort of like the gimmick of that basically Air Knight beat Cameron Vesey enough that basically what's what I'm looking for here? That basically he like was not sent down to the bottom, but basically like he was told, you get no more title shots, for now. And basically because of this win where Cameron Vesey got the win on Lomas, and now he's basically being an arrogant ass about it and saying, this is going to happen again at the pay-per-view because you've got loser teammates. Knight's basically like, okay, fine. You say I have loser teammates. Then what we can do here is, if your team wins at the pay per view, then I'll tell Steve DeColt. I'll go back and tell Steve DeColt that you can get a rematch for the title, and then everybody else hangs around and is here to soak up the overness from these folks. Oh, and one other thing I'm doing is I'm going to, because it really is a storytelling match here, because this is basically just a pure setup. Yes, I know. Okay. So we've got time for 2 more angles. And if we look at the booking analysis, we've got some major people off the show. Like, I can leave Strong Fly off the show because that's my user character. But basically, there's some people on the show we probably want to get on here. So we might do something like quick backstage, but also we want to build up something good. So what we're going to do is, because we also want to set up something up for next week, at least something. Well, no, this sort of sets something up for next week, because we can have like announcers mention that like Brooke Tyler has talked to Steve the Colt, and he's agreed to give Lauren, Brooke Tyler and a partner of choosing a tag team match against Laura Flame and Lauren Easter next week on Canadian TV. And then this again after the commercial, they can say Zoe Annis has called out Nadia Snow for a match next week, and they're also like, this is an official elimination match at the pay-per-view or something like that. Okay. I forget. I always forget whether Shooter Sean is actually a terrible promo or if I just made him right. Okay, he actually is. Let's check out Christian Price, because I want to see how good they've made him in this instance. Okay, he's actually pretty damn solid. So what I'll do is pre-match. Christian Price brings out Walker for Jack the Colt. And Sean McFly. So then the other thing we're going to do is basically what WWF would do in the old days. The old quick style promos. So yeah, basically like in between here, we're going to do a quick angle. So basically, we'll basically bring up. Okay, so yeah, what we'll do is basically we'll put David Stone. Yeah, we'll give David. Oops, right. This helps. We'll give Dante Dunn. What is it? Yeah, we'll give Dante Dunn. David Stone. Yeah, we'll give Dante Dunn, David Stone. Yeah, okay, that works. I keep on forgetting who's the other guys on the roster who should probably need some. Yeah, okay. Right, okay. Montreal Mafia. And who's like another quasi important guy I want to give a promo time to? Yeah, I want to give it to Robin Goulet just because. Like, these are going to be like quick, basically old school WWF style promos, where each guy will have like each guy or team will have like a minute to put over, basically themselves. We'll even have our. And then and Dante and David, because yeah, the other thing I want to basically put over is basically like all these like not like these basically like mid card opener type matches have been basically like Steve DeColt's sort of idea, and that basically like, okay, you guys want to prove yourself, then win some matches on TV. So we'll book that segment, and that can go. Yeah, actually, that can go after the Queen's Court beatdown. So since we're actually over everywhere, the same. Let's begin in Ontario. And we'll select a generic venue just because. Okay. And yeah, the other thing I want to do is basically do some. like basically get some people on the show matches. So tag matches, because we'd already booked. Males, okay. So open match. And then we'll add another match, which will be a tag team women's match. It'll be Sandra Shine and Claire Winners taking on Nina Casse and Demelza Wade. Again, this will be like sort of a testing for and actually I want to put over somebody. Let's change that. Okay. Add that to the pre-show, and there we go. Okay. So yeah, let's run this and see how terrible I actually do. I wouldn't be surprised if this is actually a really good show. I also wouldn't be surprised if this is actually a pretty terrible show. It just depends. So let's start the show. Okay. So we start out things with Nina Case and Demelza Wade defeating Sandra Shine and Claire Winners in 9:59 when Wade pinned Claire Winners. 49, so solid. And this is interesting. Sandra Shine and Claire Winners showed excellent chemistry teaming together. So again, that'll be something to look out for the future. And a decent pre-show match, the Montreal Mafia defeated the Griffin Family and David Stone and Sunny Wildside in 1446. The put together team lost first, and then the Griffin Family and Stone and Sunny Wildside on the other side of things had absolutely no chemistry, unfortunately. But looking at how people did, Griffins are okay, Montreal Mafia are solid mid-carders, and Wildside and Stone are low-carders. So, okay. Lots of greens. Love these greens. Basically, again, this is Steve the Colt opening the show. The Colt brothers comes out. So does Christian Price, along with Shooter Sean DeLay. They argue. Basically hyping the three-man, match at Total Elimination. And Steve Colt's like, why don't we have a preview? And let's start the new year off right with the Colts in a big main event against Christian Price and Sean DeLay. And this got a 76, which was really solid. And then in our opening match, Eric Strawn defeated Jared Johnson 804 with strong salt 61. Not the worst match, not the best match either. Again, it was brought down a little because of a short match, but both guys did pretty well here. And then, so basically, Brooke Tyler and Lauren Easter are arguing about who will be like the leaders of the women's division for the future. And then out of nowhere, Laura Flame comes up and just like drop kicks Lauren Easter from behind. And then Brooke Tyler just laughs and starts to beat down. And yeah, this sets up for the pre-booking. What is this? Yeah. Oh, no. Because, we need to set up, right. Okay, so this doesn't set up the match yet. But this puts us towards the match. And then we had Generation Z defeating the Brothers Kane into 7:57 when Alex Winters pinned Luke Kane with a fast roll-up. 49, because these guys aren't really over yet, but a solid match. Flip Skims and Haley Hunter are a very poor combination. They do not click at all. Okay, so time to fix this with the old, let's make Haley only the official manager of one of these guys, but they're still a team. But again, this was just an angle JC to set up the match. And then Kane Brothers lay waste. So, they go, big boots, power bomb, throw over the top, all that fun stuff. 44. Same. Ironically, he says it helped him, but then they didn't do well. Okay. Yeah, I know. I get it, Flip. Yeah. Amber Ellen defeated Deborah Young in 432 when Deborah Young essentially got disqualified. Because again, the heels ran in. Let's see here. Penalized for holding back. Right, okay. It was, yeah, okay. So penalized for, basically it was a DQ and it was a short match. So yeah, okay. Because again, 61-47. So this should have been like, let's say high 50s. And then, yikes. Okay, well, not the end of the world. Anyway, this was a Queen's Court beatdown, but then Sally Ann and Zoe Amos run and make the save, run off the Queen's Court. Everybody stands tall, and everybody's happy. And then we get the official setup for the pay-per-view that will be Amber Allen, Sally Ann Christian, and Zoe Amos versus Nadia Snow, Jessica Convoy, and Deborah Young. So there we go. That's match officially booked. And like this wasn't like announced immediately, but it was like pre-booked after the commercial break. And then yeah, in our freestyle thing, basically like everybody like this is like the old style 1990s WWF like update style where Robin Billy puts himself as the next generation of pain. The Montreal Mafia says they want to get a break in the tag division. Dante Young and David Stone talk about how like they're set to face each other next week, and they're going to beat hard, and only one man can beat the winner. 51, because none of these guys are really over yet. And then here we go. This is what I like. So yeah. Cameron Vesey and Cam Jones defeat Aaron Knight and Lomas at 12:25 when Vesey pinned Lomas with a Vesey driver 2. Basically, yeah, everybody did pretty well on this. Lomas is a mid-carder, so getting 49 isn't bad at all. Knight and Vesey just both got over 75, which is great. Drake Young did work at ringside. Faith and Lomas don't work well together. So again, time for another tag team where the manager is only really the manager of one person. Yeah. And then again, things I like. Things I like to see. Things I like to see include 70s, for things going on. But again, we've got Cameron, again, Vesey post-match promo. He says, this is just proof that you've got weak links on your team. We're the elite. We're going to run through you at the pay-per-view. I'm going to prove you're a paper champion. Doesn't matter, what, the contract from our last match says. I'm going to be the top of the world, even though you hold the belt. Knight's like, okay, fine. Cameron, you think you're so big and bad. If your team wins at the pay-per-view, I'll give you a title. You'll be right back in the mix for a title shot. I'll tell Colt that. Again, 76, because these guys just stood around. Again, this pre-match segment, basically, Christian Price brings out a walker for Jake Colt and Sean McFly. Just, more mocking of the old guys. Price doing his, chosen one gimmick, Shooter Sean being Shooter Sean. 74. And then in our main event of the evening, okay, not quite as good as I wanted. I wanted a little better. But, what can you do? Actually, I think I screwed myself over because I think the main event was actually a better match. Jack and Rick so yeah, okay. So what was the downsides of this match? Declining physical ability, holding back. Ooh, wait. Why is there no. Right. Damn it. Okay, not not the worst show. Ooh. Okay. So here's what this tells me. This tells me I should have thrown to the Colts boys, but this shows me that the Colts aren't main event guys anymore. It tells me, yeah, okay, so if we're doing 40%, 40%, 20%. So 40% would have been to the top match, 71, 67. So yeah. So if we do 71 plus 67, And then, where's our... So yeah, 61, 49. Yeah, so I bet just having a regular women's match next week will actually be okay. Yeah, I think my problem was I had I basically a squash on this week, and I also had basically an undercard match on this week. Okay. Again, not the best thing in the world. 69. It is nice, but it's also not the best thing in the world. So let's see here. Considering is like it says has been great. So I'm just interested in. I mean, this might be a case of like, what's her size again? Okay, interesting. Let's look at our broadcasting. Broadcasting. There you are. Oh, okay, Jesus. Okay, whatever. Okay, so this case, this is kind of the case where, right. Alrighty, that makes sense. Anyway, let's look at our storylines real quick. So, yeah, 74, 68, 47, 49, 79, 63. Okay. So this is all great. This is all great and fine. Looking at our roster. Again. Oh, wow. No. Yeah, no. This is all about the same. I think, yeah, price, yeah. Momentum, Knight's still red hot. Yeah, okay, that's cool. So I think what we'll do is we'll book one more show for tonight. And then I think that'll be it for tonight. I think I'm going to come back basically in the morning/tomorrow, and we'll book a little more and just see how that goes. So let's just go to the next player controlled show, because this will be also our blow off for the not blow off. This will be our go home show for the pay-per-view. Yeah, sorry for the wait here, but not much here. But yeah, so again, so we sort of like we don't have. So again, like yeah, I think for the future, what we need to do is, I mean, part of the problem is just we need more people who are over. But yeah, what we can do, especially, is basically, yeah, what we can do is we can totally just go not hardcore booking, but we can go, yeah, we can sort of, yeah, we can book a quasi big match for the go home show, and I can add in a schmoz, and then we can book that tag match that we set up that'll set up the big 6-man, and then yeah, we'll do the Dante versus I'm blanking on who I was going to have versus. Yeah, it was Dante versus David Stone. Yeah, okay, that all makes sense. Let's see here. Do we have any news? House shows, booking. Yeah, okay. And the other thing I'm going to do real quick is just because, nope, that's the wrong thing. Options, yeah. Preferences, there we go. I like having my main events at the bottom. I know other people don't. That's not a decision on you or me. But yeah, let's roll. Okay, so again, I forgot what are our owner goals. Owner goals include okay. And just see, are we making or losing? Ooh, ouch! Why are we losing money? Oh, right. No, wait, huh? I am confused. Everything's written, right? Okay. Okay, so, right, people get paid weekly. Okay, that makes sense. Ouch. Like, we really... Ay, yay, 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 yay. So I better hope the pay-per-view actually gets booked well. For booking. Anyway, so yeah, let's book one more show, and then we'll go from there. So, backstage incident. Yay, make Jared Johnson good, because that's all you're good for right now, Jared Johnson. Yep, still on gold, you're still in rehab, and I don't care, because you're a useless young guy. Anyway, so. So, for our main event, we'll do Christian Price versus Sean McFly. It'll go 16 minutes. And then open match, call and ring, slow build, and we're going to do a sports entertainment finish. Oh, wait, what? Am I a moron? I think I thought, damn it. Okay. Retcon. Okay. So, last week I said if Fleet wins. So, let's say that since Knight had beat, let's actually make sure that makes sense. Yeah, okay. Since Knight had beat Vesey at the December pay-per-view, he was locked out of any future title shots till Knight got his title shot. But let's say Knight said if Vesey's team wins, Vesey basically it sets up a one-on-one match for them with the world title on the line. Okay, that makes sense. And also, this also means I probably, yeah, let's see here. Christian's price overness is in 75s, and Shooter Sean's 72. So actually, yeah. So let's do two things here. Because yeah, I thought this is like a pay-per-view quality match actually. I thought Price was like the number 2 heel, when actuality at the moment he's the number 1 heel. And yeah, we're taking off slow build. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh. Oh. There we go. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Anyway, let's add the other match we need to have from last week. Well, we need 2 matches from last week, but yeah. So we'll have Dante Dunn taking on your friend and mine, David Stone. And like it'll be a quick paced match, but basically the story is like David Stone's still young. Dante Dunn is, Dante Dunn is, one of the, future stars, at the level right below the world title guys. And basically, like, David Stone has a bright future, but Dante Dunn is still, like, the guy. Okay. I'm so confused. I thought I changed this. Okay, whatever. So yeah, the other match we set up last week is, again, if we look at the we set up a tag match. So again, if we go into the add match here, it's a tag match, and again, so Lauren needs a partner. So it's Brooke Tyler and Laura Flame, and it's going to be Lauren Easter, and her partner is going to be, let's see here, who's a little more over. Okay, Sandra Shine is literally nobody cares who she is. Sandra Shine is just as bad. Okay. Let's see here. Let's look at the gimmicks. Show Stealer. Sandra. Okay. Yeah. Let's save that. Again, this will be a very short match. Well, not a short match, but like, yeah, a solidly short match. And then we'll go ahead and have Laura Flame go over Natalie DeMarco. It'll be an open match. And it'll be a tainted win and a pinfall. So, okay, so we booked 34, so we can probably do, like, yeah, one big match and one small match. So the big match, like, we want a good match that'll go over well, because we need, like, a solid match that'll be over. And again, if we look at our roster, like, so, again, it's, like, yeah. Actually, yeah, I actually totally love the idea of putting Johnny. Okay, yeah, that actually works, because, okay, yeah, okay. Actually, roster, okay. So I just need, okay. Skip versus Wolf. I don't want to say it can be like added as part of the show. Yeah, Skip and Wolf can be just like as part of like the quick promos or as Enterprise for our quick promos. We've basically set up the 6-man here. So I guess the other idea is, I mean, I could put myself over Riviera and just do like basically, yeah, actually that's what I like. Okay. And yeah. There we go. Okay. And so we got 48. Okay. So yeah, we have time for, we might have time for a squash. Well, I think what we might need to do is extend, or we could, because we need, because 95 times 60 is basically a little over, is basically 60. So we could have 2 quick matches. Not 2 quick matches, but like, yeah. So actually, what we could actually do, yeah, a TV title match. So yeah, let's just do that. Mr. Impact goes over. Open match. Decisive win. There we go. And that can sort of be, yeah. And then sort of our, okay. Oh, no, that actually might be the show. That might actually, yeah, that can totally be the show. Actually, let me... That's cutting it a... no, because we did 60 last show and we were fine, so... Yeah, I mean, worst case, yeah. I mean, it'll tell us, like, if we're too low on shots, and... Yeah, okay. So... No, yeah, actually, yeah. We'll do a night. Because, like, yeah, basically... Yeah, because sort of, like, this show is, like, really building up the basically the Colt Price match as sort of, like, the big main event. And the Colt... Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. This makes sense. Okay, so we got Steve the Colt, Cameron Vesey, who are we talking about? Yeah, Aaron Knight, and then also just hanging around. Just hanging around. Okay. So yeah, do a quick handshake between the two baby faces. We'll have... Yeah, okay. So, and then we'll have... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so yeah. Brooke and Laura make fun of Easter. She brings out Spitfire Talia as partner. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we'll book that. Natalia and Natalie. You know, Natalia might actually work better. And Laura East. Oops. So yeah. Yeah, I think we really need 2 hours here. And then, yeah, we'll basically announce, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Oh, Colts pre-match promo. There we go. Okay. Sometimes the easiest promos, yeah. And then, yeah, basically what can happen is, yeah, it'll be a wacky brawl leading straight into the next match. Okay, that makes sense. Brawl leading to main event. So we got Jack, we got Ricky, we got Sean, we got Christian Price, we got Shooter Sean, and we've got Lee Rivera. And then brawl to end the show. Yeah, Christian Price. Who's the last guy? Yeah. Okay. So that gives us, yeah, 2 more angles we can do. So booking analysis. Who's not on the show? Okay, so yeah, basically our baby faces. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I think, yeah, the 2 things we can do real quick is have I mean, it'll sort of, well, but it doesn't really matter since that's not that won't, yeah. So that makes sense. Gypsy backstage. TEW talks to them. Partners. Yeah, what I'm doing is basically I'm adding nope, that's the wrong thing. Actually, just so it'll have yeah, okay. I'm having a total brain fart here. The Colts versus not Christian Price. Words are hard. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, basically the gimmick here is this is sort of like the last gaps of CG's past. Shooter Sean Dealey being around forever, the overrated return of the tag division forever, and like, yeah, okay. And also the other thing I'll do just so that somebody's at ringside. is, yeah, Christian Price will be at ringside. And there we go. Okay, I think that sets up the actual show fine. And yeah, we still want to do something with the Queen's Court, right? Yeah, okay. And by Queen's Court promo, I mean promo where Nadia Snow talks smack on Amber Allen, and everybody else stays quiet. Who's the other member of the Queen's Court? Right, yeah, Deborah Young. See, is making her. What does her menace look like? 52. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. We got. That can happen. Yeah, that can happen. Actually. I don't want like multiple women's segments in a row. So yeah, this can happen. Okay, that makes sense. And yeah, this can be our storytelling match. Storytelling. Let's tell some stories. Okay. Again, we'll add this match to the beginning of the show. So again, 2 versus 2 versus 2. Let's actually do some booking. So it's already booked. So yeah, Match versus Griffin Family versus Gypsy, just to get them. Well, no, actually singles view. Let's see here. Yikes. So yeah, we'll book that as a pre-show match, and then we'll also book a tag match involving the women. And this can be just test them as a team. So in Sally Ann taking on Demelza and Nina. This can go for 10 minutes. It'll be a pre-show match. And open. And for where we're going, we will go ahead and go to Quebec. And yeah, let's go ahead and run this show. Okay. So yeah, actually, I think this will be a little better because I don't have 2 mid-carders in one of the big matches of the night. But yeah, let's just see how this all goes. I think this will be solid. Anyway, so solid match. 52, not bad at all. This is not bad at all as well. 54. Mark Grayson got cracked ribs. Good things I'm not really using them. Frost and delay, nothing special. Yeah, again, another solid match. Yep, I know. I saw. So, okay, again, basically we have first, the heels come out, Vesey, Jones, Collier, etc. Then, Knight comes out, and then for a second he comes out by himself. Then comes Lightning and Thunder. I was, basically backup. There's some words thrown together. We almost have a showdown. Some pushes. Steve Regal comes out. He says, "Okay, you're finished. And if you're booked for tonight, so you all get to go home and be ready for the pay-per-view." And this gets an 84, which is friggin' awesome. Then this match, which is actually pretty solid, especially because Stone is not that great. So yeah, David Stone got a hot new move. Dante Dunn pinned David Stone, 639 to pinfall, 60, good match. And then, wow, oh right, Dunn's good. Dunn's actually charismatic. That's something I keep on forgetting. Anyway, Dunn, charismatic. He's, 69, perfectly solid, like quick handshake. Then we have a Queen's Court promo, where basically, which is really Nadia Snow promo, where Deborah Young looks scary, and Jessica Conroy is like her, second in command. Where basically we have like, Nadia Snow saying, next step is just, the total elimination is just the next step on making, Canadian the CWA my queen. 55, solid. Impact versus Skip Bain, 56. He was seen off his game, probably because he was dropping. 741, really solid thing. So again, Brooke and Laura in the ring. They're making fun of Lauren Easter. She brings out the Spitfire Natalie as her partner, and this gets a 53. Then the actual, wow, holy crap, I forgot that. Yeah, okay, so okay, we're actually going to be fine because the women's match was actually good this time around. Okay, so okay, yeah, that all makes sense. Anyway, Brooke Tyler, Laura Flame defeat Lauren Leister and Natalie DeMarco in 7-1 when Laura Flame pinned Natalie DeMarco after a foreign object. So Olivia Boot kicks her head off, gets the pin, 65, he'll celebrate. Then we have basically Gen Z backstage. Gypsy talks to them. He says, if they need partners for the pay-per-view, he has their back. So again, just to pre-book this. Oops. No. Have I? Shoot. Okay. Oh, no. Oops. There we go. See, this is something people aren't talking about, but is really freaking awesome. Is the fact that, like, if you book the wrong type of match or you book the wrong people in the match, you can change it without totally rebooking your show. Anyway, we'll go ahead and add in 3x3 in elimination, and again, it'll be Gen Z, which is our buddy Flip, X winners, and Skip View versus George Woolf, Eli Kane, and Luke Kane. There we go. There we go. DeColt's pre-match promo says, basically, this is still DeColt country as the crowd screams, and, does it matter whether, some of our old friends from, back home still want a piece of us, we'll still fight till the end. For Key DeColt, and, oh, yikes. Did it get this get? Let's see here. Okay, let's. Okay, so. So the thing we're going to do, just to double check, so we are going to go ahead and change this into a double count out because we like to have not crappy finishes. Where are you? I know you're here. There we go. Okay. Let's remove this. There we go. Okay. And yeah, I totally, hold on. Okay. This. Okay, so then we had a brawl leading to the main event. And yeah, basically everybody came out, and this got a 68. Yay. Now I'm kind of worried about the main event. Okay, never mind. Okay, so that was a combination of we can't do sports entertainment finishes, and they didn't click. Okay, that's fine. And for those who didn't notice, that show got a 49. Regardless, yeah. So our main event, which goes through double countout in 1350, it gets a 75. Shooter and Sean, and then on the next screen, right, 67. Okay, I mean, not the greatest thing ever, but yeah. Brawl to end the show. Everybody, is over. Let me finish the show. Yes. Okay. Again, like I'm not worried about losing popularity because the company's too popular. I want to say, basically, especially like if I'm going to have not this be the Colt Knight and Vesey show. But yeah. $71, which is what I should be getting. Like if I'm getting above, like yeah, like, and that could have been like a 73 even if I hadn't totally crapped out the semi-main. But again, let's look at some. So this got a 0.22, got a 0.23. Let's take a quick look at the roster. So our roster, not our roster. What am I looking at? Storylines. Yeah. Okay. So we've got, yeah. Basically, our only angle that isn't hot is basically Gypsy versus Brothers King, which is great. And then roster-wise, if we look at this momentum, okay, so Knight's very hot, Brook and Price are hot, very warm, and let's see if there's anybody like who like really needs to be turned around. Okay, so we've got our women's champion, who probably needs a little bit of a turnaround. But that's it. Like everybody else, like I really don't either. I don't care about, or they're like not a huge thing. But yeah, and then yeah, no big difference in. Okay, so Christian Price is back being to a major star. Yeah, that's about it. So yeah. So again, I'm going to end this about now, just because like it's not a huge thing. It's getting late. So what I want to do is go ahead and end this for now. So if you're coming across this on Twitch later on, because you did search for Total Extreme Wrestling 2016, hope you enjoyed this. Otherwise, if you're watching this on YouTube, you already saw the video I did about the future of my WCW save and what I'm going to do with TEW 2020 for now, until everything gets straightened out. But for now, that's it for now. So see you later. Have a good one. Talk to you later.